This is CubeFit Yoga. For class today, all you need is your yoga mat, and we will start down on the mat. You can move onto your back when you are ready. A couple quick announcements. CubeFit Scramble is happening right now, and to participate, all you need to do is either attend our live classes or watch the recordings. At the end of all of these classes, there will be a letter announced, and then you can just write that letter down, collect them through the week. At the end of the week, you have the opportunity to submit the word that you think it spells out, and then you'll have a chance to win a prize. All of the information about that and how to submit are all found on our Slack channel. We have two different recorded or first live events happening this month. The first one happened on the 13th, all about sleep, and there was some great information in there if you're looking to improve your sleep routine. And then this week we'll be presenting our next cooking demo. Both of these, again, are recorded. If you don't have the live invite, just let us know. If not, you can find that recording up on our YouTube channel. Again, we're going to start today down on the mat. You'll move onto your back when you're ready. Go ahead and pull both of your knees into your chest. And then just take a little bit of a rock side to side. Massage out your low back. Should feel really nice. This is one of my favorite starting positions because it does help to kind of warm up and loosen the low back, which can be just commonly really tight. If grabbing on the shins is maybe not as comfortable or that feels kind of restrictive, you could also bring your hands to the back of the thighs instead. You can try out both, see what feels best. Continue to rock a few times. You could also start to kind of roll in a circle, so allow your knees to come away from your body and then pull them back in as you circle around. And then move the other direction. And then pause at center. Extend your right leg long. Keep your left knee pulled into your chest. And again, you can keep your hands around your shin. You could spread your hands apart instead. So bring your right hand to your knee and your left hand just on your shin. Pull your leg in a little bit closer, or you could always wrap your hands around your thigh instead. From there, I want you to point your toes towards you. So flex your ankle and then point your toes away. We'll do that 2 more times. Pull in and then point, flex, and then point, and then circle your ankle a few times to the right, and then switch, circle to the left. Pause, and then extend your leg up towards the ceiling. You're going to bring your hands to the back of your thigh, or you can walk your hands up your leg and get a deeper hamstring stretch. From there, you'll lower your head, your shoulders back to your mat, and flex your ankle so your toes point towards you for a deeper hamstring stretch, or you can point the toe for more of a stretch along the front of your shin. So whatever you need today. Do a little bit of both. Rebend your knee, extend your leg out, and then we're going to switch. Pull your right knee in. Same thing on this side. Now your left hand is on your knee, your right hand on your shin. Pull your leg in, point and flex. Last time. Perfect. Then go ahead and circle your ankle. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the right. 3, 2, 1. Release. Straighten your leg. Place your hand where you'd like. Maybe walk up for a little bit more and then lower your head, your shoulders back to the mat. Flex or extend the ankle. And just notice one side versus the other. You might feel a little bit more opened. Nice. Go ahead and release. Bend both of your knees. Bring your feet flat. Walk your heels in. And then push into your feet, push into your hands. So allow your arms to extend and root to the ground. Lift your hips up into bridge pose. It doesn't have to be a full expression quite yet. First time here, but engage your glutes to lift up. And then starting from the top of your spine, slowly lower down, 1 vertebra at a time. And allow the sacrum, the low back to meet the mat. And then push down again, lift up, bridge pose. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Touch the mat. Last time, we're going to lift up, squeeze your glutes, and then keep rooted into your left foot. Try not to let your hips dip. You're going to lift your right foot, your right leg up, stack your knee over top of your hip. This is going to be a lot more challenging. Continue to root down into your left foot. Keep your hip lifted. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your right foot. Keep your hips high. Root into your right foot and then lift your left knee over top of your hip. Breathe in. Push into your right foot. Breathe out. Set your foot down. And then slowly lower top of your spine all the way to the bottom. Draw both of your knees into your chest. Cross your ankles and rock up and down your spine. Use your core as you move. Make your way up to a seat. And then you can either roll over your feet or you're going to drop your knees to one side and move into tabletop. Hands come below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades together and arch your back for cow pose. Exhale, round your spine into cat pose. 2 more times, deep breath in. Full breath out. Last time, inhale and look. Exhale, chin to chest. Come back to tabletop, tuck your toes. Hug your core in, and then hover your knees off your mat. Pause for a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, straighten your legs, downward facing dog. Feel free to move around a little bit here in your downward facing dog. First time you're here, so any bits of movement that usually feel good, go ahead and explore that. Spread your fingertips wide, maybe walk your hands a palm print in front of where they landed. Sometimes that feels a bit better. Pedal out your knees, your hips. Maybe look under your right shoulder and then your left. Shake your head yes and no. Good. And then let your heels get a little bit heavier, your hips stay high. Push your chest and push your belly towards your thighs. Take a deep breath in and try and fill your lungs as much as you can. Open your mouth and sigh the air out. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Let it go. Breathe in. Look between your hands. On your exhale, close your mouth and breathe out of your nose. Walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Reach for opposite elbow, ragdoll pose. Gently sway side to side. Come back to center, release your hands. Breathe in, take your hands to your shins or your thighs, straighten your back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root and rise. Stand all the way up, reach your arms high overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, take your hands to your mat and step back into downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. If your foot lands further back, that's okay. Just use your hand to assist your leg forward. Lower your back knee and untuck your toes. Keep your left hand rooted and take a deep breath in. On your exhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Inhale, tap your right fingertips to your left wrist and try and bend your elbow, drop your elbow towards your right foot. Exhale, reach your arm back up. One more time, breathe in, tap your arm as close to the ground as you can. Exhale, twist open. Breathe in, take your right hand on the outside of your right foot. Breathe out, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg now. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Lower your right knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, push to your hand. Exhale, draw your left arm high. Inhale, try and drop your forearm to the mat as close as you can. Exhale, twist open. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. I think I skipped one. We're going once more. Inhale, tap your mat, tap your wrist. Exhale, now you twist open. Perfect. Breathe in, hand to your mat. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. This time, keep your back heel lifted, your back leg lifted. Breathe in and draw your arms high for crescent lunge. So notice your back heel is going to be lifted off the ground. Your front foot is planted to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, draw your arms back for airplane pose. So back of your hands are going to lift towards the ceiling. Engage your core. And then see if you can drop into a little bit deeper lunge. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, draw your arms high overhead. Exhale, spin your back foot down and then open your arms out wide. Pretend like you're holding a glass of water on the back of both of your hands. Keep them at shoulder height. Check in your front knee. Make sure it doesn't drop in. We want it in line with the hip, not dipping in. Push into the outside edge, so your pinky toe edge of your left foot. Root it to the mat. Don't let the arch of your foot take that weight. We want the whole foot to support us. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bring your right forearm to your right thigh, and then reach your left arm up and over your left ear. Fingertips reach towards the right side of your room. Keep your shoulders open, your chest open. If you'd like, drop your hips a little bit lower. Option here is to take a half bind. Left arm comes to your low back. Look up to the ceiling. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, keep the bend in your front knee, but take your left arm to your left leg. Sweep your right arm up and over for reverse warrior. Same option with that half bind. Left arm comes to your low back. Same cue with your right knee as we were in warrior 2. Don't let the knee dip in. Sometimes I even like to place my hand on the outside of the knee and then push the leg into the hand, so you have kind of that external force to find that engagement and keep your knee tracking. Deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to your mat, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step between your hands. Breathe in and rise, crescent lunge. Breathe out, take your arms back for airplane. Back of your hands lift, core is tight. Stay strong. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, draw your arms high overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, open, warrior 2. Engage your core. Maybe you sink a little bit lower into your lunge. Check in with your front knee, right? Notice if your knee dips in and draw it out. Push weight into the outside edge of your right foot now. Inhale. Exhale, connect your forearm to your thigh. Right arm goes up and over your ear for extended side angle. Option to take your right arm to your low back for a half bind. Drop your hips low, draw your chest open and look up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, right hand to your right thigh. Left arm sweeps up and over. Keep your lunge, reverse warrior. Stay or take the half bind, right arm to your low back. Check in with your front knee. Don't let it drop in. Push it out. Good. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. One more deep breath in. Get low. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to your mat. Step back, downward facing dog. This time, one breath, one movement. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, reach your arms back for airplane. Inhale, take your arms high, crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, connect your forearm to thigh, extended side angle. Option for the half bind, full breath in. Full breath out. If you have the bind, keep it. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Breathe out, bring your hands to your mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, arms go back, airplane. Breathe in, stay low in your lunge, reach your arms high. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, length. Exhale, extended side angle. Option for the bind, full breath in, full breath out. Keep the bind if you have it. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take your hands to your mat, downward facing dog. Pause in your downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Look between your hands. Exhale, walk or step into a forward fold. Walk your feet close. And then bring your hands to your shins. Breathe in for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fingertips to your mat. Bend your knees so that you can bring your fingertips to your mat, I should say. And then see if you can lift your heels, come up to the balls of your feet. You can always tap down and then reset. And then drop your hips if you can. Keep your knees super, super bent for toe stand. If you need to tap the heels down or kind of move, that is totally okay. Take a full breath. Exhale, you're going to lower your heels. And then this is just one option. You can get to the mat however you'd like. But if you're able to, you're going to lower your heels, reach your arms forward, and then come down onto your bottom and roll all the way onto your back. You can also step back through a lunge and make your way down. So no pressure to use that transition, but it's kind of a fun one to practice. So I want to give it as an option. Once you're on your mat, rock a little bit, just like we started practice. And then plant your feet. We're going to finish with a little bit of bridge work. We kind of had that intro to it at the start of our practice. So walk your feet in, push your palms to the mat, push your feet to the mat, and then squeeze your glutes to lift into bridge. See if you can get a little bit higher than that first version we did today. Keep your knees in line with your hips. Don't let them drop in. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling now. So we started with that bent knee. See if you could extend the leg up, point your toe up, push into your left foot, and then just pulse. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Rebend your knee. Keep your hips high in bridge. Root into your right foot. Lift your left leg. Start with the bent knee and then extend your leg up. And then pulse like you're poking your left toe through the ceiling. Last time. Great job. Rebend your knee. Both feet to the mat. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, slowly lower one vertebra at a time. Nice job. Once you reach the mat, rock your legs right to left. Pause at center one more time. Root through your feet. Squeeze your glutes and lift, bridge. Right away, extend your right leg all the way up to the ceiling. This time, keeping your left leg lifted, your hips lifted, you're going to lower your right leg just to stay in line with your left thigh and then lift back up. 2 more. Keep your hips up. Last time, pause at the top. We've got those last 3 pulses. 3, lift up a little bit more. 2, like you're going to tap your toe to the ceiling. Last time. Nice job. Rebend your knee. Keep your hips high. Bridge pose. Extend your left leg. Right here, lower, parallel with your right leg. Lift back up. Last 2. And lift. Last 1. Keep your leg high. Keep your hips high. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Rebend your knee. Keep your hips up. See if you can lift just a little bit higher. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower with control. Great job. Rock your legs from side to side. Come back to center. This time, draw your knees to your chest. Reach between your thighs for the outside of your feet for happy baby pose. Now, I want you to keep your low back rooted to the mat. So if it's helpful, take peace fingers. So your pointer finger and your middle finger wrap around the inside of your big toe. And that's going to give you a couple extra inches of space. that you can sometimes get your lower back rooted to the mat versus when your hands are gripping the outside of your feet can be a little bit more challenging. You could also walk your hands further down your legs, maybe onto the back of your thighs, if that connection to the feet is not quite there yet. Option to extend your right leg for some more hamstring opening. And then you can switch to the left. Gently release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your feet drop to the mat. Your knees drop wide. Hands to the inner thighs. Go ahead and just rock a few times side to side. If it feels good, you can close your eyes. Pause at still or for stillness. Walk your hands to your belly. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Take your hands to the outside of your thighs, assist your knees back together, and then either rock up and down your spine if you'd like, or you're going to drop your knees to one side, and then make your way up to an easy seated pose. Cross your legs, sit up tall. Bring your hands to heart center. Empty all the air out. And then take the biggest breath you've had all practice. At the top, sip in a little bit more air and hold. Slowly exhale. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up today and carving out these 20 minutes. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope to practice with you again soon. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. If you're participating in CubeFit Scramble, today's letter of the day is E. Again, the letter of the day is E. If you have any questions about today's class or anything else going on, please reach out and let me know. And again, I hope to see you all again very soon.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, that was awesome.